Her name is Ozokwor, popularly known as Mama G. She is a Nigerian actress, a multi-award-winning actress, a mother, a fashion designer, as well as an evangelist. Ladies and gentlemen, these are her top 10 rules for success. Now, if you are yet to subscribe before you watch the video.
There's an adage in Igbo land that says that if you call your basket an old haggard basket, an outsider will use that basket to carry rubbish, trash. But if you say that basket belongs to me, and you take it, clean it up and keep it in the house, nobody messes up with it. I don't like it when our people, because of freedom of speech and that, you see our people abusing their leaders. What are you telling the outside world? And I will not do it. Whoever God says to rule my country, I doff my cap for the person. And I respect them. And that's what I've taught my children. If they behave otherwise, it's not from me. So whoever is my president, whoever is the governor of my state, I have respect for them. And if they are not doing well, I'm a Christian, the Bible says I should pray. If they are not doing well, there's a way in my closet that I can do something to affect them to begin to do well. So it's not for me to come outside and start using them.
Well, diligence and carving a niche for yourself. You wouldn't even know when you're doing it because it comes from inside, and then people like you for what you give and they stick to you. Mm-hmm. And then that helped me to build I had the opportunity of going to the village, staying with people in the village for a long time. In fact, right now I live in the village, the countryside. And then I have the experience of city life, I have the experience of school life. So when it comes to that, and by God's grace, being elastic, I'm able to contend with all those things. And that's what is needed in the industry, being able to play any role that is given to you. You know, some people are just static. If you don't give them to play the role of a rich man, they can't go down. So being able to change from one thing to the other was what helped me.
You know, it's like talent, eh? Wow. And I tell you, you cannot play your role yourself. You cannot play your character. You'll always play somebody else's character. That's why it's a make-believe. Okay. If you tell me not to play my character, I don't know how I behave. And the Bible says that there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof, you know. So the Bible has already told us everything, that you don't know how you behave. But you will tell me, I don't like the way you behave. You see, this thing you did is wrong, and I'll give you reasons why I did it. But when you're acting strictly on a bad person or a good person. So the important thing is being able to interpret the character given to you. It is not your character. So an actor lives many lives in one. That's what it means. People say I'm humble. I don't know.
Are you humble?
They say so. I don't know what it means, but I know that I like things to be done the right way and at the right time. I like to be at the right place at the right time. And then I love to look at everybody as very important. I don't look down on anybody, and I don't think I'm better than anyone else. And the ability to try to meet up with everybody's demand. When you're acting, you know, some people are looking up to you. You consider them. So I don't do things just because I want to do them. Maybe that helps. And then not trying to be like anybody is what endeared. That's what endeared me to people. And then you know, when you're supposed to be on set, you are on set. The producers also enjoy that, because sometimes some of us, because of stardom, may actually want to do things when they want to do it.
The fame gets to their head.
Yeah, so the ability to contend with the fame and then the others.
So what is your advice to upcoming talent? They're turned down a lot. They go for auditions, they don't get the roles. The opportunities are not there.
Let them keep trying. I told them, keep trying. You don't just come today and become a star today. The problem is that some of them have it at the back of their mind from the house that they're already stars. Because they nurture the idea that they want to be get into movies. They already think they are stars. No, you have to really work hard. You're not even a star until your viewers tell you are a star. Until you tell me who I am, I wouldn't even know. So it doesn't have to get into their head. Even when they have become the star, you still keep it, because you may lose it. Sometimes to be a star is not even the problem, but maintenance of stardom is the problem. And that one takes people away from what they would have been, because they would have been better. Before you can be somebody who has a voice, you must have gone through a lot of things. So you can always use yourself as an example. Gone are the times when we will give examples with there's a man in Kumasi that did this, there's a man in Accra, there's a man in Nigeria there. I went through this. I saw this in life, and this is how I overcame my situation. And that's the only thing that children will climb on and say, I have seen with my eyes the one that has gone through what I'm passing through. So many women call me on phone, they say, I am a single mother. And I say, it's not a crime to be a single mother. I was a single mother. Some of them will say, my husband, they say, I had a husband like that too. So that's why God sent me. And I'm going about doing his job, and I'm so happy. Life is all about acting. You're an actor without knowing it. If you can wake up in the morning from your bed, you're already acting. Waking up from bed is an act. Going to do your morning chores, brush your teeth, wash your face, take your bath, dress up, go to work. They are all acting. So if I live my own way of playing my life and begin to tell people about it, it's a storytelling. I begin to tell people about you. That means I'm now living your life, not mine. So that is done when I'm acting a movie. But outside the movie, I am my own self. I wouldn't say don't be like me, but don't play like me. Play like yourself. Be yourself. Work hard. Be obedient. Humble yourself. Even the Bible says, if you humble yourself, God will lift you up. It is God's lifting that will take you to higher heights. The sky is not even your limit, but your starting point. I want to tell you that if you are humble, if you want to be in the movie, I encourage you, come out. Gone are the days when we hide. Women hide, they can't come out and do things. The men cannot play our role. We still have to come and play our roles. And any role they give you, don't tag it as a small role. Start from somewhere and then give the best you can on that role. If you are even to play a nurse, go and ask nurses how they behave, and then go to the hospital, sit down and see how the nurses do their things. If you are going to be a lawyer, you can go to the court and sit down and watch things. Be sensitive. Learn people's character as you go. Don't just look on everybody's head and go. No. Learn people's character and assimilate it. When such things come your way, you won't even know when you start giving it out.
What is the hardest part of being an actress? What would you say?
The hardest is maintenance of stardom. Maintenance of stardom.
You have to keep it up there.
You have to keep it up there. You have to contend with everything that comes your way. Some people are crazy when they see you. Some people are calm. Some people are loving. Some people are just too stubborn to do things the right way. They want to do it their own way, and they want to take in everything. So the ability to accommodate everybody is the problem in stardom.
And
the only advice I have to give to the world is that there is heaven and there is hell. Don't faint when you are in your wilderness. Your wilderness is the time of your problem. That is the time of your telling stories. But the glory comes after the wilderness. There is the glory. After rain, there will be sunshine. Calm down. Wait. Things will fall into line. God did not create you to suffer. He created you to inherit and enjoy the earth. You are the one that is running away. Come back to your God. He will bless you.
My favorite rule for success is be an example. The life we live, we are all showing an example. People are watching you. The life you live is an inspiration to others. Don't forget to subscribe and share this post with other people out there and be an inspiration to them. See you on our next episode.
I see man, them pull up in the Benz. Shawty came through with her friends. Haters be hating, but we elevating. Nigga just made a couple brands. I see man, them pull up in the Benz. Shawty came through with her friends.